Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about ascendancies, all things to do with it. And the first video today is how to unlock the very first trial for your ascendancy, and that is to kill Balbala the Traitor. But before I get into it, I'm giving away some gold down below. Like, comment, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Let's get into it. So Balbala is one of the most challenging bosses early on in the game. I would suggest waiting until you're several levels higher than when you first get to the Traitor's Cove to fight Balbala. However, if you wish to take a crack at it, it is possible. It just has a lot of damaging attacks in a very small area, and it's just something where you have to be extremely focused and constantly on the move. The footage in the background will probably be out of sync with what I'm saying because I didn't get enough footage, but let's talk about it. When you first get in there, there's 3 little runes, see all things that you press, bang bang bang, and then she will come alive and start attacking you. The main couple of moves are very readable set of throwing knives. They're very easy to dodge. You just have to kind of play it and figure out where they're going. I can't really tell you where they're going, but they're very easy to dodge. If they do hit you, they're very painful. So just constantly be on the move, and after you probably died a couple of times, you'll know where those magical throwing knives will go. The other knife move you need to look out for, and this is probably the more dangerous of the two, is he'll rain down a whole bunch of knives in segments. So a bunch will hit one section, then a second section, and I think a third section. So all you need to do with that is look at where it's showing you on the floor where they're going to land, but you have to be quick because from the indication of where they are to when it actually lands is fairly quickly. And this was the thing that was killing me most during this fight, because especially when the shades around and you try to focus on the shades, if you don't see where these are dropping, they will kill you very quickly. So make sure you are watching out for that. Those are just the basic attacks though. Then there's multiple mechanics which are very stressful in a very tight enclosed area. First and foremost, Balbala will spawn shades of herself. There'll be little yellow like circles on the floor. It's a coin that she throws onto the floor. If you get too close, it will spawn a shade. However, I would suggest actually letting them spawn, because you can kill them to replenish your flasks, which is very important because you will take a lot of damage in this fight. So while you are fighting the shades, you just have to keep a little eye on Balbala for all the moves that are incoming. As you are going through the fight, Balbala's main mechanic is that she will disappear, and from the center of the room there'll be a poison gas cloud that gets further and further out until it covers the entire floor and instantly wipes and kills you. At this point, when she disappears, you need to run around the outside of the prison cell and find her. Once you get close enough to her, it will deactivate the gas. However, as you get close to her, she'll do a massive area of effect at her feet. So you want to run straight into her, but then continue running through her, dodging, so that you can avoid the massive AoE attack, because that is a devastating attack. It's very much a rhythm-based fight. You need to get into the same rhythm as Balbala. She will throw out her knives, so you need to know and look to when she's about to launch them. I believe they can either fly in a straight line or they can crisscross across each other and get you like a big X. So even if you're dodging, they can still hit you. You need to make sure that you are to the side of her at least when she starts to throw it, because then you can just roll around behind her and start attacking her from behind. I don't know if she's stunnable or freezable because I don't have anything on my ranger that can do that, but I did have a lot of damage over time moves like poison and the little flower that you drop, which helped me dramatically because I could throw those out onto Balbala while I took care of the shades. There's still damage happening to the main boss, and that is something I would also highly recommend, is having some sort of damage over time to apply, because even though you are still doing damage regardless, having that small damage over time allows you to dodge and move and get into a position where you're not going to get hit by Balbala while still having the health come down, which is very important because it's a bit of a tanky boss as well as a bit of a powerful boss. The shades that spawn, you don't need to stand absolutely on top of the circle. All you have to be is close to them. So if you don't want a shade to spawn and you see one of the gold circles on the floor on the other side of the map, just don't go near it unless you have to go and find Balbala. Now for me, I think she went invisible like 2 maybe 3 times during the fight, but that was because I didn't have enough damage output. I can't remember because I've done it on multiple characters which character it was, but she disappeared like 5 or 6 times, which was very frustrating. But as soon as she disappears, start running around the outside, you will never ever get touched by the gas, because once you see her, she'll attack you, stop the gas, and you can just roll away. You don't even need to keep running past her. As long as you roll as soon as she's about to hit the floor, you should dodge the majority of the AoE attack. But to be sure, just make sure you are continuously running and continuously pushing past her so that she just can't hit you. And those are the basic tactics. Once you've done this, you get access to a trial, and the trial will lead you to your ascendancy class and points, which later on I'm going to break down into a huge video so you can understand everything tied to it, because when I started doing it, I was like, I don't understand this whatsoever. So I hope this helped with the traitor Balbala. Let me know down below in the comments section. Thank you for watching. I've been Easy. Now you guys have been awesome.